you know, I hope people appreciate it. I hope people like it. And let's get to the news, and then we'll talk about some other shit. Okay. But yeah, this is the new cussy I got for the next couple of weeks at least. Let's get right into it. Let's do the Trump indictment, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Trump officially has been indicted by a grand jury yesterday. You guys already know we celebrated it. This is Hogwatch time, of course. I wore a suit yesterday for the indictment, and I will wear another suit on Tuesday, which is when Donald Trump is slated to be arraigned. Okay? Donald Trump, of course, thinks he's been indicated. So there's that as well. But here, you want me to watch this MAGA hog tier? Let's go. Tears of the MAGA hogs.
Well, guys, this is a sad day in America. And if you're a fucking idiot that supports this indictment, you can fuck right off. This is complete bullshit. This is a dark, dark day for America. And
she's right. And she should say it. Sister. Legends of Zelda, Tears of the Hog Kingdom. Fuck yeah.
Everybody should wake up.
Wake up, people. Our president is arrested by the deep state pedophiles.
Right now, I want to talk about how we got here and what is going on and what we can expect.
Damn, they got Don Lemon getting up, dude. That's how you know this shit's serious.
Going forward, I want to bring in now our senior legal affairs correspondent, Paula Reed. She has been following this from the very...
Oh my God, Megaphonics' link privileges have been revoked? Oh no. No, Megaphonics, why you gotta do that? Twitter literally boosts Elon's tweets directly in the algorithm code. Ain't no way. Why? Why do you have to? Why? You just made this valid. You know what I mean? The Fossabot auto times out Megaphonics now, and he immediately got timed out for a fucking Elon Musk tweet, dude. "41-time banned champion, dude. The band champion." It's come on, dude. Wait, I can't even untime him out. Oh, he's probably not even timed out any longer. It's 30 seconds. Okay, but why does he spam so much for real? The One Piece is real. Farming Comrade board with Megaphonics bans easy clap. Ended the poop sock timeout 2 days before the 1 week ban was done because they were on Chavice and provided good content. Smile. Bro, this motherfucker's been getting banned since 2020, like nonstop. Sometimes for fun and other times for very serious, very valid reasons. And he still hasn't stopped. Hot take, Mega Elon links over Weeby Bill Maher links. Agreed. Agreed. That's true, actually. Yeah, there are always... See, the one thing is, there are always going to be people that are worse than you in the chat. Okay? At least Weeby will post, like, the Bill Maher link one time, and then, out of respect for him, I just refuse to lean into it, refuse to recognize it, just to, you know, not bully him as aggressively, especially now that he's a moderator too, you know what I mean? But with Megaphonics, it's like impossible to avoid because he fucking constantly spams it. I tried to torpedo Megaphonics, but you missed it and he did it to himself. Check my logs right before he got timed out. Hog Union, Boss Trafficking Fence, Security Hog Brutality, Keg W. What is this? HasanAbi, Megaphonics asked me to ask you if we could listen to the Twitter space about the algorithm going public. To dunk on Elon, of course. This man is using proxies, bro. What is happening? He says false. This was a lie, by the way. I did not do that. He's using proxies to spam Elon links, dude. Megaphonics, yeah, he's enlisting other chatters like an AI, dude. He's Chat GPT 4.0. Okay, this is all good fun. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to serious stuff. This is how much Megaphonic spams. Yeah, he does not stop spamming. Okay. Just dumb motherfucker Charlie Kirk kicked in. Oh, he's wearing the hat. That's how you know it's serious. Okay, let's watch.
Good morning to you. What are you learning about still the indictment and what we have to go through, and it is still yet to be unsealed?
It's amazing. Even the former president's attorneys still don't know the charges that that have been filed under seal. Now, that's because they want to treat him the same way they would treat any other defendant. And what we're expected to see on Tuesday is that he will go before a judge, he will be fingerprinted, he will be photographed. Again, they want this to be like any other case, but Don, we know this is unlike any other case in U.S. history.
A Manhattan grand jury voting to indict former President Donald Trump Thursday. While the case is still under seal, sources tell CNN he faces more than 30 counts related to business fraud. The former president responding to the indictment, calling the Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg a disgrace and claiming the entire investigation is a witch hunt.
He's ready to fight. You know, he's the toughest guy I know. Yeah. And he was shocked, you know, because I was shocked. Today,
dude, what is going on? Dude, Trump's entire legal team has to be brought up to a lineup so we can just look at them. Okay? They're so wild looking, dude. He's like, yeah, I'm Joey Tacopina, Donald Trump's attorney. We got like 50 of us over here, you know? I left my gumad at home. I left the fucking gabagool on the table, and I ran over here, Hannity. You won't fucking believe what I got to say. Every single one of them. It's like Trump's entire legal team resembles like a used car dealership in like Tampa, okay? Like everyone is like, they got like the cheerleaders that became, prom queen, that became sorority sisters, that basically became like the attorneys of Donald Trump. That's like the media side. They cover a lot of the media aspect. And then you got these like fucking ex-cop looking motherfuckers who were like, yeah, they call me Joey Tacopina. What's going on? Hey. Yeah. That's an Italian ape right there. They don't make him like that anymore from a bygone era. No, he's awesome. His security guard was called Matthew Calamari. This is so unserious. I'm sorry. You can't do that. Calling world-renowned lawyers cheerleaders because they're female. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. There is no one in Trump's legal team that is a world-renowned lawyer. And if they have any kind of fame, it's mostly infamy, okay? Every single Trump lawyer has literally just been infamous for being insane. Wait, hold on. All right. No, Matthew Calamari is his actual name. Dude, that's fucking awesome, okay? Like, yeah. I'm in Donald Trump's law team too. I'm called Joey Bada Bing. That's my last name over here. What do you fucking mean? Did Joe Pizza tell Trump about hydroxychloroquine? What the fuck is Joe Pizza? Mr. Pizza, whose wife was serenaded by Trump at Mar-a-Lago, is a hydroxychloroquine dealer. Joseph Pizza. Stop. Dude, Tom Fitton, that's another fucking wonderful character. This is another one of Trump's lawyers. I know you guys know about Tom Fitton, my man Tom Fitton. Okay? Fitton this dick. The most jacked lawyer in America. Google Matthew Calamari. He has such a great look. Okay, I have to do it now. Oh, I nutted a little bit. No shot. Oh my God. Donald Trump is the greatest president. Donald Trump is the greatest president of all time. Nothing compares, dude. Meet Matthew Calamari, a loyal Trump employee of 40 years, reportedly under scrutiny in Trump Organization investigation. Matthew Calamari has worked for Donald Trump for 40 years and is the COO of the Trump Organization. He and his son reportedly oversee the vast surveillance operations on company properties. The Manhattan DA is reportedly examining his conduct in its Trump Organization investigation. Matthew Calamari. Dude. Isn't there a rumor that Melania is banging this guy? This guy? Really? I mean, we know Anthony Scaramucci, but like Anthony Scaramucci was a big, he was like a bit of a weasel, you know what I mean? Yeah, how I'm trying to be. This is Trump team's new security guys. Hey, they call me Joey Babadook. You know how it is. Yeah, we're the fucking enforcers. We're the fucking enforcers over here. Hey. How you doing? I'm Tony Meatballs. Forget about it. These are his accountants. Yeah, they're not even the enforcers, they're the accountants. Hey, paisano, you better fucking watch it. It's like, my man is like 8 generations in, and he's still like using Italian slurs and Italian verbiage for no fucking reason. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, what do you mean? You literally grew up in Bergen County. You don't know anything, okay, about Italy. You've never been there. You can't speak it. Why do you still have an accent? Bobby Parmesan. Gioforio, thank you for the 5 get the subs. In the midst of this Italian slander. Okay. Anyway. It's just, they're fucking awesome. Okay. All of these guys are so sick. I'm so happy about Donald Trump's entire team. I think the only time he had like wasps, the only time he ever like actually worked with wasps was when he was in office, and he probably fucking hated it. Okay. This man has lived in the tri-state area his entire life, which is why he has like, 40, he has like lifelong Italian men in every part of the operation. Okay. In every part of the operation. So a lot of people forget that. They forget that he was like an Atlantic City guy. You know what I mean? They forget that he had a fucking casino. He's a real estate guy from New York and New Jersey. So Did you say wasps or wops? No, I'm not using like some old ass fucking anti-Italian slur. Wasps, white Anglo-Saxon Protestants. Like the only time Donald Trump has actually been around white Anglo-Saxon Protestants that he had to work with is literally when he went into DC and he had all these like fucking annoying like Anglo-Saxon weirdos who were like, sir, you can't actually say that. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, these are the fucking guys that he worked with his entire life.
The rule of law in the United States of America died.
The indictment concludes a years-long probe investigating a hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels to remain silent about an alleged affair with Trump, an affair Trump denies. The case relies in part on the testimony of Trump's former
Michael Cohen is the most "this is my lawyer, dog, I'm going to jail" ass lawyer I've ever seen, by the way. And I say this as someone who has had a like actual conversation, like a one-on-one conversation with him. That's right. Michael Cohen is a friend of the show. Remember that. I went on his fucking podcast a couple years back, if you recall. He is the most like, he is the archetypical like loser lawyer, dude. It's so awesome.
Personal attorney, Michael Cohen, who has in the past pleaded guilty to 9 federal crimes, including lying.
I am a convicted felon. I am a disbarred lawyer, but I also brought the documents. There's plenty of testimony, corroborating testimony to go around.
Cohen paid Daniels $130,000 just weeks before the 2016 presidential election.
Can you explain how Stormy Daniels is able to speak out about the thing she was paid hush money for? Genuinely don't understand how that works. Yeah, none of that's real, dude. It's void. Fun fact, but like NDAs, you know, you don't want to get held up in court and have to do like paperwork and shit. But in many cases, they're not valid. Like you can't do that. It's one day, many of you will understand that a big chunk of laws, regulations, and rules that we exist under, okay? A big chunk of that basically is just making your life as hard as possible so you don't even try to attempt to break it. You know what I mean? That's it. A lot of rules are just like nuisances. And that's why I talk about like gun control, for example. When I talk about gun control, like a big chunk of you know, a big part of gun violence in this country revolves around suicide, right? And that's sometimes a spur in the moment, you know, a spur in the moment thing that you can engage in with a gun. 54% of men, right? Male suicides. And any kind of deterrence that will stop you from being able to get a gun will literally, like, if you eliminate the ease of access, if you put like at least some restrictions, you won't be able to like effectively eradicate all gun violence. Obviously, that's not going to happen, but you will cut a big chunk of people who are making these like impulse purchases, or who are, you know, who made an impulse purchase way back when and now has a gun. You know what I mean? It doesn't actually have to be genuinely secure. Sometimes security theater in and of itself can literally work. Just like, yeah, a trigger lock substantially reduces the likelihood to commit suicide. Yeah. It's all about making it harder. You know, it's all about like, it's quite literally about like making it a fucking nuisance, making it annoying in many instances. It's like locking your house door from theft. It deters them away. Exactly. That is actually a great point. Exactly. It's not like people can't fucking break into your house if they don't want to, right? If there's a will, there's always a way. But when you create a security system, you create like additional layers of deterrence. How do you do that? Not by the threat of prosecution that's always there, but by making it a little bit less accessible. And in many instances, especially if you live in LA, like I do, okay, people try. Like they will fucking try to break into your shit. They will try to break into your door. They'll recognize that there's fucking cameras. So that's a big security point there, okay? And in a lot of instances, like, I'll look at my cameras all the fucking time. There are so many instances where, like, some motherfucker literally will just, like, come to the door, try to open it. It's not open. They leave. Conservatives think if you can't stop every act, then there's no point in regulating it because evil people will find a way. Yeah, I mean, the entire purpose, again, is just like, the entire purpose just simply revolves around making it as difficult as possible. That's it. What the fuck? People just try to open your door like random people? First of all, brother, I live in Los Angeles, okay? Like, let's be real. There is going to, when you live in a big city, like, I'm not going to fucking complain about it nonstop because it's, you know, ultimately not the end of the world. But yes, people literally always try to break into your shit or steal your fucking packages, shit like that. You know, that's pretty much welcome to living in any fucking city where there's a lot of income inequality, you know? That has literally never happened in my small town. Yeah, that's why conservatives that live in fucking rural areas where there is not a human being for like 30 fucking miles lose their shit at the thought of living in a big city because they think all of this stuff kills you. Anyway. If you have a plumber or electrician over to your house to do some work, is it cool for them to number 2 in the restroom if they don't ask, or do they have to ask? Dude, that's a human being, brother. What the fuck? Of course they can shit in your bathroom if they need to shit in your bathroom. Murat says it's kind of weird if they don't ask, but it's totally fine. I don't think they have to ask. My controversial take is that I don't even think they have to ask. It's wild. Murat, have you driven the new car? Bro, go drive it around. Give it a spin, dude. Have fun with it. Okay. Like we were driving to the dealership earlier today, and Murat was like, look at the car in front of us. It was a Prius. It was a little banged up. And he was like, notice something on the fucking license plate? Because in LA, you have to put a sticker on your license plate, right? You have to put a sticker on your license plate for what year, like your up-to-date registration. Okay? Like, that's how you know that dude lives in a shittier neighborhood. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, look at the scratch marks on the tag. Apparently, people basically put scratch marks and slice the sticker on the tag specifically so that it doesn't get stolen. Because apparently people just like fucking literally steal it. I'd never even thought about that. Yeah. That's very common law. I didn't know that. Fucking not common to me. I'm out of touch, baby. People don't do that. I know that like the stickers basically come with slits in it, but I never actually thought about like literally slicing it with a razor specifically so it's like harder to rip off. Okay. Anyway, we're going into like a million different places here. Let's get back to our king, the Great White Hope.
According to court filings, the Trump Organization reimbursed Cohen $420,000.
It's a fight against his rejection of truth and his manufacturing of stories that really motivated her.
The Manhattan District Attorney's Office was also asking questions during the grand jury proceedings about Karen McDougal. She was paid $150,000 by the company that publishes the National Enquirer to stay silent about another alleged affair with Trump. Trump has denied any affair with McDougal. Trump's longtime friend and then chairman of the National Enquirer's parent company, David Piker, is believed to have orchestrated the payment and was one of the last witnesses to testify before the grand jury Monday. But even Trump's potential Republican presidential rivals criticizing the indictment. Governor Ron DeSantis tweeting,
Cucked. So incredibly cucked. Unimaginably cucked. No one has ever been cucked harder. No one has ever been cucked harder than the way Ron DeSantis has been cucked, okay? Just literally coming out of the gate swinging for no fucking reason. It's not even like Donald Trump himself is like, it's not like Donald Trump was ever going to fucking actually deny, showing up to court or whatever. But I love that Mr. Ron DeSantis, who wants to run against Donald Trump, who's been talking a little bit of shit left and right, still has to basically get whipped up to say the right things.
It's un-American. And Trump's former vice president, Mike Pence, telling CNN,
I think the unprecedented.
Speaking of getting cucked, there's another. Here's the other cucked man over here who also is like potentially running against the president, who himself has literally had to withstand active death threats against him by the president's very own stands, and still has to go on national television and be like, yeah, it's still so unacceptable. None of them can come out and be like, yeah, this is fucked up. What Donald Trump did is like literally insane. Like what Donald Trump did is literally fucking insane. He tried to get, like, his fans wanted to kill me, guys. Do you guys remember when his biggest fans tried to kill me and said that I should be hanged? That was wild. It's awesome.
An indictment of a former president.
Yeah, they had a noose on the lawn, dude.
United States on a campaign finance issue is an outrage.
And one of the former president's attorneys tells me that the district attorney actually wanted him to surrender today. That would have been, though, a really tight turnaround considering all the security that they would need to get in place.
They wanted to tamp down the circus-like atmosphere that is sure to follow. So they wanted, instead of waiting till Tuesday, over the weekend, time for people to gather and so forth, they wanted him to turn himself in so that this can be over and done with, at least the appearance.
So much for that. We'll see him on Tuesday, right, in what will surely be a circus-like atmosphere.
All right. Thank you very much. Paula Reed will continue to follow this. Caitlin?
Well, I think it's important this morning to step back and look at how we got here. This didn't just come out of nowhere, and it was back in 2006, actually, that Trump first met both Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal. 5 years after that is when Stormy Daniels tried to sell her story to a publication known as Life and Style. But Michael Cohen, then working for Trump, threatened a lawsuit, and the story was never published. Fast forward to 2015, Trump announces that he's running for president. Of course, he came down the escalator at Trump Tower. It's the following spring that Daniels tries to sell her story again. No one bites.
Why are they doing action camera work here for like the TV? These are literally just... You could just show these as graphics, man. What's happening? That's so odd.
Not even the National Enquirer. That summer, Karen McDougal's story is caught and killed. And remember, CNN obtained a secret audio tape at the time of Trump and Cohen discussing how all of it would play out. You hear them mention David, as in David.